Over the last couple of years, we've shared a lot of information, right, from people that are building blockchains, building on the blockchains. We've been hearing from places like the Bank of International Settlements, the International Monetary Fund, the IMF. They've discussed crypto over at Davos, you know, that annual trip where all the wealthy get together. We've heard information come out from JP Morgan, from BlackRock, from Franklin Templeton, and other financial institutions like BNY Mellon, and on and on. I mean, the DTCC as well. We've heard of places like MoneyGram and Tranglo using things like XRP. But this year we've started to hear a lot from the American government because we've gotten this pro-crypto presidency where we have a crypto czar, we have a digital asset stockpile, we have a Bitcoin reserve, we have a pro-crypto SEC, we have a pro-crypto CFTC, and we have a company like Ripple who's won a lawsuit, a frivolous lawsuit from the SEC, but they won it handily, giving just one digital asset legal regulatory clarity, and that's XRP. Although we're pending the Clarity Act, right? The structure bill or the market structure bill, which is the same thing. It's going to come sometime before the end of the year, hopefully. That's the aim. We've heard senators and in Congress people discussing it enthusiastically, thinking like, you know, they may be on the same page, and hopefully we can get this done. My opinion is they have to get it done. It's not a choice, really. However, you know, the little details matter, and so they're trying to kind of finagle their version, their vision of what they want. But I like what Sandy Call, the head of innovation over at Franklin Templeton, is saying there. We're about to see this thing speed up in a way we've never seen it happen before. Here she says that the next 5 years is going to see more change in the industry than you have seen in the last 50. I think that's an understatement. It's accurate. It's an understatement. We are about to see things transform so quickly. I'm telling you, we're all going to have whiplash. And if it's done right, it won't be easily identifiable, but you're gonna exist in an environment where everything is on the blockchain. Everything's tokenized. And I think the most visible part of it will be that there will be fewer jobs in the world, or people who are doing certain jobs today are going to be doing something very different, because blockchain and AI are going to completely change our experience. How many of you have called into a business, whatever it may be, and had an AI come on in and answer your questions? I just had that the other day. Heck, I think I called Jiffy Lube to schedule an emissions check, okay? So an AI answers, and answers all my questions like quickly, professionally, positively, and I know it's an AI. And before the call was over, she wanted to thank me for my time and for my business, and she says, I'm going to text you a coupon for your visit, for this visit, and you're next. And that's exactly what she did. Within a second or two, boom, a coupon popped up. I saved a few bucks on my visit, and I'll probably go back. But it's just one of those things where it's quick, it's proactive, it's hard to walk away from that kind of experience when you have a world right now where you can go try to get a burger and you have people who won't even give you eye contact, really bad attitudes, they won't even thank you for your business, and everybody's asking for a tip just for basic customer service that they're paid to do. And that's just to give you a few examples. But those are the experiences that are happening or that have happened, but the AI experience is going to change things, because as much as we want humans to be employed, AI is going to be quite capable. And all of this, there's always going to be a record of every interaction, just in case you may need it, it'll be there. And so things are going to change quickly. People are going to transact in value very quickly. But pay attention to what Sandy Call has to say, because she's kind of, this is the industry, right? Franklin Templeton's no small player, and she's not the only one saying it, but this is what I'm going to share with you right now. And if you keep an eye on the videos we're going to be sharing here over the next couple of days, you're going to see a lot of this. So check it out. Let me tell me what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and bookmark. We'll see you guys on the next one. Till next time, adios amigos.
If you're an FA or you're a client, how do you manage this interim period, acknowledging that you're building, the final product? Do you give a common, experience? How do you deal with that? And by the way, I think there's a lot of risk between the old and the new. One's not settling very fast, the other one is. how do you bring this weird interim period together for your clients?
Yeah, and it's such a great question, Chris. And we could probably spend an entire hour just debating this question, right? My personal point of view on this is that you can't go slow, right? If we're going to really do this,
I like
we have
that.
to do this quickly.
Yep.
And that means that there is going to be an overwhelming mandate to get these wallet-based systems into place as quickly as possible, that there is going to be continued regulatory and legislative pressures to define
Good.
all the rules around
Yep.
how to operate in these spaces. And there is going to be surging demand from new entrants that is going to pressure incumbents to probably transition their business models a lot faster than they would have ever anticipated. We like to say that we think that the next 5 years is going to see more change in the industry than you have seen in the last 50. And that's a scary process,
2030.
And it's a scary prospect. I think that it's going to be a very exciting journey. And it's for exactly the reason you said. You can't go slow. You can't have this split system where some things are moving on a completely different time frame and other things are moving instantly, because it creates all of these potentials for there to be problems. So I think that the pressure is going to be to move to the more efficient set of rails as fast as possible.